Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jaguars 7. Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And that one not returnable, not by a large stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And this one is incomplete.
That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
Easy, easy. Hey, run. 11. Here we go.
ETN up the middle.
And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Easy, route. Hey, Soko, hunt.
Now Lawrence to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for Jaguars.
Chris, 23.
Lawrence will throw.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one goes for 8 yards.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Go, let's go.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Touchdown, Jaguars!
Travis Hunter, 35 yards. And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Here we go.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
60
Now Ward. Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jair Alexander.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And the Titans are going to get it back here just past the 35.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This one caught by Ridley.
Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Jaguars 14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Hey, line. Here we go.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Ward off the play fake. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And he is caught. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throwing is Ward. Got his man, Conqueror.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain of 32 that time.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Red on red. Hey, tomato.
Lawrence. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, run.
Hunter now will go in motion left. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. It completes it to Hunter. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence. One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them. And not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down the right sideline.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. Now Lawrence.
And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
A short throw there to Strange.
Almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. Fourth down.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Let's go.
First down. First down, Jacksonville.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Think right over.
It's second down.
Now Lawrence.
Looking long for Thomas. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Jair makes a pick. And the Titans force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
First and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
3rd and 11.
To throw is Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. On now is the Titans punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. It's taken to the 26. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Gun. 11. 11.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he's got it inside the 10. Then he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Hey, son, go, let's go.
Again, it's Lawrence. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jair Elam makes a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.